Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we have an exciting topic to discuss: how to buy a business with zero out of pocket. If you've been dreaming of quitting your 9-to-5 job and becoming a successful entrepreneur, this episode's for you. We'll explore a couple of strategies that will allow you to purchase cash flowing businesses without having a ton of money sitting in your bank account. So let's dive in. Before we dive into the strategies, let's talk about the importance of becoming a great deal maker when you don't have a substantial amount of money readily available. When you're starting with limited funds, it's crucial to structure deals that leverage other people's money. By being resourceful and strategic, you can unlock opportunities that would otherwise seem out of reach. Strategy number 2, high leverage SBA financing. Our first strategy involves utilizing high leverage SBA financing. Let's walk through an example to better understand this approach. Suppose we came across a tree trimming business for sale and it included real estate. The total purchase price for this business is $800,000, with $600,000 allocated for real estate and $200,000 for the business itself. After conducting our initial due diligence on the business, we proceed with making an offer or submitting an LOI, a letter of intent. At this stage, we explore whether the seller is open to the idea of providing any seller financing, and we try for a larger ask. The worst case scenario is we try to get them to leave 5% on standby. Finding an aggressive SBA 7A lender once we establish the seller's willingness to carry a portion of the deal is our next step. These lenders can fund up to 90% of the total project cost, which includes various expenses such as SBA fees, loan fees, working capital, and of course the purchase price. In our case, our total project cost is $900,000. After securing the SBA loan, here's the breakdown. SBA is going to lend $810,000, which is 90% of total project cost. Seller carry $45,000 on standby. Equity partner $45,000. The benefits of this strategy, now that we have our financing structure in place, let's discuss the benefits. By combining SBA financing with seller carry on standby and an equity partner, we're able to acquire this cash flowing business without requiring a substantial out-of-pocket investment. This approach allows us to leverage other people's money while still maintaining a significant ownership stake in the business. Additionally, the cash flow generated by the business can be used to repay the SBA loan, pay the seller carry, and provide returns to the equity partner. Over time, as the business grows and becomes more profitable, you can use excess cash flow to pay down the seller carry note, pay off, to refinance, to pay off your equity investor, or potentially leave them in the deal. Remember, the seller carryback is 5% on standby. That can't have a balloon payment. It can only accrue interest. You can't make payments on that. But what a lot of people do is after they acquire the business, a couple years down the road, they'll refinance their debt. They'll pay off the seller on standby, that 5%. Potentially, they'll pay off their equity partner or leave them in the deal. There's many ways of structuring these seller finance deals. But on this episode, we really dove into different structures. So we're going to get 90% loan to cost financing from the SBA. We're going to try and get 5% seller carry back on standby. So that means we got to come in with 5% of the total project cost. And that's where we can potentially bring in an investor partner that's going to own a portion less than 20% of the business. Then they don't have to go on the loan. They don't have to guarantee the loan. And you can negotiate whatever you can negotiate on that portion of it, whatever's fair, and it's a win-win for both parties. So by doing this, you're literally coming in with zero out of pocket. So the other options that you could look at doing is that 5% that you needed to come in with, that can be gifted funds. And potentially it could be, you could borrow, if you had a HELOC on your house, you could potentially use that money. Now there's collateral shortfall and other caveats as you get through the deal. But the best thing to do if you have a deal that you're working on is book a call below, and I'd be happy to discuss all these options, the caveats of these deals, what to look for, any red flags when we're structuring the deal. And then I help you quarterback the deal, find the right bank, credit union, or non-bank SBA partner, lender that will make the loan. So there you go. How to buy a business for zero out of pocket for real. Hope you enjoyed this episode and look forward to seeing you on the next. Please like and subscribe.